Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Touhou Genso Reloaded with Sakia and Reimu. Alright, so we did all the puzzles. I'm just seeing what else we got. Alright, I think we're good to go. We got some gaps to carry some shit with, and we'll use the Scarlet Arum the moment we arrive. And then, I believe one of these has the Yin Yang Ball. We'll do a fusion for a Mithril Knife and get that Yokai Slayer on there. Alright, well, there are stairs leading to the core of the ruins. It's the only place the culprit behind the earthquakes plaguing the Scarlet Devil Mansion could be hiding. Will the maiden and the maid who explore these ruins be able to reach the root of the problem? What lies at the end of their path? That which sits in the ruins' course quietly waits for that time to come. So there's going to be a boss fight, all that junk. We've kind of read over the rest of the junk already, and at least everything's identified, which is nice. Alright, Reimu, let's go. Take your useless +2 and trash can +2. Road to Time AM. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go Scarlet Arum. Use that on our Mithril Knife. Starting out with little mini people, apparently. And we already have the exit right there. Oh, it didn't take my fusion with me. That sucks. Alright, well. Magoshi. This has Float Slayer, a tool used for capturing the cryptids known as Skyfish. Skyfishers from all over use it. I caught one yesterday with this. This Magoshi is so easy to use, it's the best. And as always, I will go ahead and do a little bit of Chronicle stuff. We've read up on most of these people. We've done that one. A member of the Hiede family who lives in the human village and the current child of Miera, who is born every couple hundred years. She is the 9th maiden heir. She has been reincarnated for 1200 years, and she has been writing a book that has been passed down in her family, the Gensokyo Chronicle, which documents the yokai who live in Gensokyo. Her ability is to remember anything she sees, but when she reincarnates, she doesn't inherit all of her memories, so she doesn't have many memories from her past. She's a bright girl who seems mature, but she does act her age. Let's see, any other specific characters that we need to juggle with? Didn't we run into Raisen? Probably did. Oh well, we got a few here too. Miko Toyo Sotomimi, a sage who revived from the mausoleum that is located beneath the cemetery of the Miurain Temple. She is very polite and humble, with a strong sense of responsibility. Seeking faith, she moved to Gensokyo with the mausoleum. She was recognized as a genius and praised as a saint, but she wasn't content with how people are fated to die, so she began down the path of Taoism to seek immortality. And finally, she went into an eternal sleep to become a Shikasen. Her ability is to listen to 10 conversations at once. She is able to hear people's 10 desires and instantly understands them. And then we got Tojiko Soga, the spirit of the member of the ancient Soga clan who were inciting violence in Japan. She may look like a chump, but she is very sensitive. She, along with Futo Mononobe, serves Miko Toyo Sotohime. She went to sleep to become a Shikazen, but due to their past animosity, Futo sabotaged her body from reviving. She is currently in her spiritual body, and Futo is taking advantage of her. She's fine with being a phantom, since human bodies break easily. So her relationship with Futo isn't that bad. It's a you push my back, I'll push yours relationship. Alright. We'll call that good. Bestiality. We did have a few that we just encountered in a second. It's lagging a bit. Alright, we just ran into Swaku. There she is. One of the goddesses of Moria's shrine, the highest of the native gods. She can move freely over water, and when defeated, she has a chance to get revenge by weakening or softening her enemy. When her rank is high, she has double speed and curses one of your equipped items. And then... yeah, I'm guessing you're back here. You're not back here. I'm a little shocked that you're not back here. Ah, Kamachi, a Grim Reaper who ferries the souls of corpses across the Sanzu River. She's usually slacking off, so she is slowed. But when her superior Eki is around, she has double speed. Also, she is able to lure allies and enemies that are in the same room. It's kind of neat that some of these characters have interactions with each other. Alright, so I need 50 points to do a fusion. Yuko-chan was blown away by turbulence, and that's a Romelia. Sorry, Romelia. Romelia. A vampire and the owner of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. With her blood-sucking ability, she drains her opponent's power. As her rank goes up, she decreases her opponent's max power. So that's why I lost max power back then in the when dealing with a high-level one. Yeah, +1. And Little Bamboo. Alright, this increases gap capacity by 1. We'll go ahead and use it. We'll use it on... I think the max gap size is 9, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this in here. Okay, got that going. That's a cursed overlord. I'm just going to dismantle that. Huh. Hello, Yuyiko. Bye-bye, Yuyiko. Begin dismantling. Didn't I just get a Mogoshi? Yes, I did. Alright. Rokankin, the longsword, has Phantom Slayer on it. Absorption Gold Rain. Removes a random item from a selected gap and places it at your feet, but if it turns out to be an explosive, you'll be in big trouble. Grants a chance of preventing enemy skills from removing seals. From a selected gap and places at... Okay. Okay, I see what it does. It's a way of getting items out of gaps that you otherwise couldn't take items out of. I don't really need it, though. Got a blank card out of it, though. That's nice. Scarlet Ribbon. I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle that. So yeah, we're gonna do some floral explorations here. Not very much power. Yeah. Dropping. There we go. Alright, so we just got enough Nito Fusion finally, so we'll go ahead and do this, plus our Yin Yang Ball. And now we have Yokai Slayer. So we're good on that front. I'm gonna go ahead and insert this in our gap here. And insert into this gap. There we go. Strawberry Tart. Alright, that was our first encounter with Flandra. Alright, so Flandra... Did I miss her? Where? She should be with... She should be with the Scarlet Devil Mansion characters. Alright, well, I'll just cycle through this until I spot her. Also, Shikieki. Okay, she's classified as a god. A Yama who judges the dead in hell. Her special attack gets stronger the more enemies the player has defeated in the dungeon. She uses Last Judgment, which deals damage and decreases power, P items. Kamachi gains double speed when near her. Yeah, I don't see her. and apparently we have this different costume here as well. Girl who claims to be a sage and appeared at the Hakurei Shrine. She ignores walls and can perform ranged attacks. She lures the player and partner when her rank is high. She ignores the paperweight seal and lures the player or partner. Her animal labor attack inflicts damage and various effects. So yeah, I can't find Flandra. Maybe it's because I killed a Chan version? Wait. Yeah, that's Flandra. That was a Flandra Chan. Worth 200 experience. Alright, well, not a huge deal. Yeah, you became a regular sir now. Alright, Cat is really getting in the way right now, so I can't actually see anything. Yeah, I'm talking about you. We have read about the Yomu. We haven't read about Cerno. An ice fairy who claims to be the strongest in Genso. She freezes items in your inventory. When Letty-type enemies are nearby, the number of items she can freeze increases. Also, she gets weaker as spring approaches and melts into water. Alright, well that's everything on this floor, so we're gonna go ahead and move on out of here. Go to the next one. Fairy that possesses great power, known as a great fairy. No one knows if pretty good fairies or so-so fairies also exist. She's very friendly with other fairies and has abilities that support other fairies and can revive Cernos. That's a feather ball plus 4. Now, one thing I am wondering about, let's see, is there anything that compares? Not really. Okay. Level 24 useless, and it's has yet to actually increase. It does give defense, though. I didn't notice that part. I'm gonna keep leveling this up just to see if it becomes something not useless. No! Ate my strawberry tart. It's alright. Alright. Well, since we're here. The magician, let's see, as her rank goes up, she can... Okay. So, a magician with asthma who can be found in the Scarlet Devil Mansion's library. She takes damage when she coughs and explodes when her HP is low. As her rank goes up, she can use more magic. Also, she fuses with Kokuma types to turn into a Grand Magician that casts long-range explosive spells. Pacho's servant. Oh, she's classified as a puppet, though that's not... I don't believe that's true. Also, I just realized her arms are wings right now. Her actual name is... Pacho's servant. Her actual name is unknown. She warps nearby enemies with low HP and heals them. By fusing with her master, Pacholi, they transform into a Grand Magician. Also, if she gets too close to an explosion, she explodes as well. Alright, and... Nazrin. A mouse yokai who is Bishamoten's direct subordinate. She stands still on clear terrain and starts dousing. If you wait a little, she'll find a spot where you can dig and find an item. Also, Nazrin is classified as an animal, though it clearly says in her description that she is also she's actually a yokai. Yeah. Ow. Alright. I think we've done Kagosa. Yeah, paper umbrella ghost just scares people for a living. Okay. Silverbound, I believe that's our, yeah, one of our spells. Not a big deal. Also, our Nita Fusion is up. This caps at 51. Which is pretty impressive. For right now, I will go ahead and keep increasing. Well, you know what? Let's go for full defense. That's up to 43. Sound wave resistance. Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay. And nothing happens, thankfully. Pandemonium! Alright, let's do Silver Sign Silver Bound. See what this does.
Genso, Silver Bound.
Money gap. Heavy stone. It's been a while since we've seen heavy stones. That's a gap trap.
Yeah.
Just blowing up items. What happens if you use a cursed item, like a cursed card? I really don't know what that would do. In any case, I'm gonna go ahead and use this on this.
どれだけ早く抜けようと関係のない処刑方法よ。
That's 44. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk. By inserting an item and breaking it, you can cash it for money, but there's no relation between its selling price and the cash amount. I think I'm better off just doing dismantles. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle the money gap. Yeah, it's not worth much. I'll eat the eclair.
これが私の切り札よ。
Oh, it was actually a new. I guess we might as well go over that. New. A new yokai who was sealed underground. She is usually in disguise. She may appear to be a snack, spell card, or medicine on the ground. If you try to use an item she's disguised as, she reveals herself and attacks. That's a soul gap. Power medicine, I will drink it.
いただきます。
That gun feeds up to 45 now. Preserve gap. Exorcism Colonel Savage allows you to break curses that were put on both your items and your partners, however it won't be of use inside gaps. Guillotine Rabbit. Human Slayer. A monster known as a rabbit, when it sees its prey, it leaps on it immediately and tears off its head. It's a very dangerous animal. So now. Okay. 408. That's, what'd you just sell? Oh, my item protection talisman was, it was burnt. I lost an item protection talisman. So it does protect against that trap, which is good. Holy crap, this is a good start. We'll go ahead and drink the power medicine and get ourselves to 10 power.
悪くはないわね。
I'm lagging. Black tea. And item protection talismans. Alright, cool. We'll definitely hold on to the protection talismans. I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle some junk. I'll hold on to the soul gap for now. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these two. And I don't think there's anything else that stands out I care about. Okay, fusion-wise, we're still at that. Oh, that was a new. Good for her. That's also a new. Oh no, water fell.
Yeah.
So when we were doing the puzzles, we did find that there's a time limit on how long you can stay on a floor. So we just need to be a little bit careful about things like that. I don't know what happens if you run out of time, though. Did I say sun? Also, I'm wondering about one thing. Bishiri. Yeah, she's classified as a superhuman, which is correct. She's a magician. Flight drug, good stuff.
Yeah.
Scripture, straw. Judgment board. Gold plate on the hat of Lord Yama. The luster gleams as if it's glaring at you, daring you to tell any lies. Anti-theft. Prevents items and money from being stolen. Does not prevent seals from being stolen. Alright. Dismantle that, please. Okay, next we'll do a fusion. Okay. Then we'll take all of these and insert them in a gap. Doesn't really matter which gap. Spoiled tart, we're just going to dismantle that. Hello.
ようこそタンザブヤへ。その品は毎度あり。
Huh, carrot of happiness. When defeating an enemy, you will acquire additional experience. And this also gives the +1 experience every turn, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Gap, curse gap, soul gap, glutton gap, money gap. I don't actually have enough money. I don't actually have any money besides the 1,000 I just got. So yeah, I guess we'll just move on. And that's pretty much it. So next floor. Alright. Didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and insert this in a gap. I'll put it in, I don't know, that one. Alright, we're already encountering Sans, so I guess it's a good thing we're leveling up. I don't know if they're scaling with me, though. Moon Rabbit, who now lives at Inte and is a pupil of Iran. She uses an insanity gaze to confuse enemies. When her rank is high, she can hypnotize enemies as well.
さあ、張り切って妖怪退治に行くわよ。
Okay, 46.
やめなさい。
Ow. Alright. Boo doo boo. Alright, for immaterial and missing power, she's classified as an Oni. An Oni alcoholic who is always drinking. She attacks from one space away with her gourd. She summons mini Suikas that are the same rank as herself. When her rank is high, she throws fireworks from a distance. Don't say. Luna Child Song. Should be... She's part of the Fairy Wars game, which is where you play as Cerno. One of the three light fairies of light, she is the Fairy of Moonlight. When her rank is high, she inflicts other characters with mute. When she does this, you won't be able to hear the background music. Neat. That's a nice little touch, I guess. That's a medicine. Ow. That is overkill. Okay. Not sure where medicine came from. There she is. Tsukumogami, who was a doll that was abandoned in a lily of the valley field. When her rank is high, she can inflict opponents with neurotoxin and melancholy. Ultimately, she inflicts opponents with venom. When she receives poison, she ranks and powers up. If you throw an antidote, she dies instantly. Okay, Sunny Milk. One of the three fairies of light, she is the fairy of sunlight. When her rank is high, she makes surrounding enemies invisible. Kind of like that one mothership thing from StarCraft. Mouse umbrella. The statue of a mouse holding an umbrella. When you have this, you won't lose things as often, and you'll be able to find things you do lose. Alright, neat. I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle it. Along with this. Thank you. And then we'll do some more fusions. We'll do... Alright, we'll do Daikon Feet. Alright, and then we got a Glutton Gap. I do have something I would like to put in there. Do it later. Did we do Eren? I don't think we did. A pharmacist from the moon who now lives on Insei. She attacks, yeah, we actually have. Yep, we have. Did medicine. Oh, we didn't do Manariko. A harvest goddess, and she was his younger sister. She transforms one of your items into a red bean cake. Sometimes it turns into a big red bean cake. When her rank is high, she can turn a gap into a big red bean cake. A member of the 8 million gods, she is in charge of abundant harvest. She has a very simple and bright personality. Her ability is to control harvest, and during autumn in Gensokyo, she takes charge of the harvest of fruits and grains. Her ability only affects crops that grow in the fall, and because her range is so short, she has to harvest them individually. She always has the aroma of crops, and she has a superiority complex in regards to her older sister, Shizua. But in reality, she's a little jealous of her sister's elegance and sense of beauty. That is a red bean cake. Thingy-majogger. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and insert those in a gap. We'll put it in this one. And we'll pick up this thing, and then we'll jam some shit in here too. I don't know, one of these, one of those. Insert that in our red bean cake. So. More of this, huh? I don't really have much money. Crush resistance, actually. Miko Shaku. Alright. Got decoy talismans. I'll try to get out of a decoy talisman. 3 points. You know what? I'm just gonna take these both. And then I'll do a fusion. Metal knife with Hakuroken. Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot you have a range. Boop. Okay, that's everything. Heavy stone +4. That will cap out the our armor. That's the first time I've seen that confusion gaze actually work. Yeah. Stop attacking me. Thank you. Okay, oh hello. Okay, next floor. So yeah, going a lot slower this time, but we are getting tons of levels, tons of stuff. And food-wise, I'm fine. I got plenty of food. As I get starved. Shelter gap. Allows you to hide, blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna dismantle it. And then while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and do our fusion of Daikon feet with heavy stone. And there you go. So, maxed out for now until we get some more level ups on it. That is a weird looking exit. I am very concerned what that exit is. I don't suppose the Chronicle has stuff about it. Nope. Alright, I believe we've ran into Kagi-san. Fairly certain we did. Yep, we have. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely curious about that purple exit there. I mean, we've seen the orange ones before. Alright, that's a dead end. And that's Mistia. A Night Sparrow yokai confuses people with her songs. Her screech blinds the player or makes them forget the structure of the map. When her rank is high, she also gives the player memory loss, which sucks. When she gets eaten, she gets eaten when Yu gets near her. Cause she's chicken. Alright. Alright, I'll go ahead and pop a, got something in here. It should be in one of these. Check.
There we
go. Seal sucker gap. Is there any others I want to get rid of? No, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine for the time being. Eye drops, Eclair. Seal sucker gap again. Alright, 1 second. Get rid of the seal sucker gap again. Grab that. Put all of these in something, that one. There you go. And then take these eclairs and insert them in a different one. Okay. So it actually does that. That's kind of crazy. Fog Purge Talisman removes enemies' beneficial effects, also traps in it. Okay, yeah, this removes traps. Alright, Mithril Knife's enchanted. No, Tummy Rumble. Okay, what? So this is a regular exit. What's the other one? That's Star Sapphire Song. I don't think we've done the last one, have we? Nope. One of the 3 fairies of light. She is the fairy of moonlight. When her rank is high, she attacks multiple times with Mini Comet. When Sunny Milk and Luna Child are with her, she enhances them with the 3 fairy effect. They also perform a team attack. That's a gap. Money gap. We're just going to dismantle it. Because I don't want it. And we'll dismantle that too. Oh boy. Looks like I can still use Danmaku safely. There we go. What is this exit? Hecate! Many younger girls would mock Hikashia's fashion sense, calling her t-shirt weird. Little did they know that it would one day take Gensokyo by storm. Next. Oh, it has returned to base. I'd just rather do next floor. Alright, I don't think it skipped anything. Alright, Tiwi. And that over there is Ringo, a moon rabbit who is part of the lunar capital's Eagle Ravi Earth Recon unit. She uses dongos to strengthen her allies and herself. When her rank is high, she can inflict enemies and allies with the drunken insane statuses with her Sake Lunatic September. And then over here we have Tiwi, a yokai rabbit who lives in the bamboo forest of the lost of the Lost in that Entei. She moves at double speed and makes traps in the room by digging holes. She runs away when you get near, but she attacks while setting traps or when she has nowhere to hide. She has low HP. Compact disc. Disc-shaped object that's tossed into recycling bins in the outside world. Increases your chance of dodging normal attacks. Nice. Nito Fusion. Alright. Okay, we can level up the Daikon feat. So we can get that going. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do the half phantom. Thank you. And then fusion for the knife, we'll get the brass knuckles. Actually, I didn't even read the description for brass knuckles, did I? Probably didn't. Well, I don't even know where it's at anymore, so... Okay. It's not a weapon, but a bottle opener. Seriously, it's not a weapon. If you put your fingers in it, you can put more force into your task. Your normal attacks reduce defense while calculating damage. Effect is half against targets that resist. Good to know. Alright, so this plus brass knuckles. Good stuff. Well, leveling up little by little. Absorption, Gold Rain we know about already. We'll go ahead and dismantle it. Goshi, we'll dismantle that too. I'm gonna go ahead and drink the eye drops so I can see where the traps are. Lady use fan, which we already know about. If we can get enough to fuse, that'll be great. Yay. That 500 experience is pretty worthwhile. And I believe we've met Yukari. Yep, we have. 500 experience.
Yeah.
You're unable to understand the structure of this floor. That's fine. Glad I can at least catch the Tiwis, because they're actually worth pretty good experience. 500 each. Okay, drink power medicine. So now we're at 11 power. And you are stronger. Now you're not. I think we've read Surya-san. Moon Ravite, who is part of the Lunar Capital's Eagle Ravite Earth Recon Unit, she uses Bullet Sign. The Eagle shot its target, a long-range Damaku that ignores obstacles. Sweet herb. Dismantle that, please. Good stuff. Let's do a fusion. This plus UU fan. Alright, so it's now plus 28. Who should be... There she is. The Master of the Palace of Earth Spirits and former Hell. She uses Passage of Death and offensive spell cards. When her rank is high, she uses spell cards that are on the floor. She also uses her third eye to evade attacks. Alright. Well, like I said, a little bit slow going this time. Insert this in. I'll insert that in this gap. Insert these in a different gap. Insert this in another gap. Insert this in another gap. Alright, and then we'll dismantle the Bind Talisman. We don't really need it. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. I'm the Depressed Eagle, and this was Touhou Genso Wanderer Reloaded. See you guys next time.